Yo, what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to make a short little video of all the settings I use on my keybinds, blah 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 blah, you know, the usual. By the way, I hope everyone's having had a great Christmas. New Year's almost here. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be awesome, but I'm gonna go ahead and go over my settings, what I use. I have a 2K monitor, 144 frames a second, blah blah blah. Brightness, I have 80. I use colorblind T max. I like the D one, I think, but sometimes it's too dark. But if I do, I don't know. I'll mess around with that more, but I don't really know if you need to see all this. This is just whatever. That's by default, of course. Auto open doors, very helpful. Tap to search on. I'll just slowly go through these. No, not really need to explain any of this stuff. This is just whatever you think is best. Blah blah blah. HUD scale 65%. Yeah, you don't really care about that shit. Sensitivity, I play on 800 DPI. I was playing on 8 or 7.9, 8.1, but I wanted my sense to be a little faster because in some areas I was not being able to like move as fast or running out of mouse room on my desk, things like that. So I upped it a bit. Just gotta relearn how to aim and things like that. Won't take me too long, but you know. Targeting sense 23.5%. I prefer to have it lower. I feel like I have more control over my gun, and I'm just not everywhere. But whatever you guys think is best for you. Let's see here. Scope sensitivity 72.0. Doesn't, you know, you don't copy. I'm not telling you guys to copy my sense and stuff. I'm just showing what I use. And like I said, I use 800 DPI. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know what this shit is. Don't even care about it. Don't care. Never gonna. Oh, you know. Not a controller player. This is for mouse and key players only, really. So, or if you're just interested in my sense. If you're a controller and you want to relate to my sense, I wouldn't do that because I'm mouse and keyboard, obviously. But I play on a higher sense. But yeah. Audio, you don't care about this shit. Movement, WASD, spacebar for jump, T for auto run, left shift is my crouch. You know, default here. Caps lock is my reload. Use is mouse wheel up, so I just spam my mouse wheel up button to pick shit up. Harvesting tool is my mouse button closest to my palm. So, I don't know, mouse button 4, 5, I don't even know what it is. Whatever one's closest to the back of the mouse. Shotguns are SMG F or AR F. Same thing here. This is either AR, which is 1, AR or RPG. My sniper or a longer range weapon or whatever I have, RPG, anything can go. And these are kind of just universal things. I don't have a set bind for them. I usually just go between R and F most of the time. So like shotguns always R, F can be SMG, AR. Weapon slot 3, which is 1, can be AR, sniper, or RPG, grenade launchers, things like that, grenades, anything. Most of the time I carry 2 heals, so but I mainly if I carry 4 guns, my sniper's always in tab. 4 is always my healing spot. Crouch while building, I have that on because I like it. Left shift. My wall is mouse button 2, and I have it for K right here. Don't. This is for when I was using my Logitech mouse. Because it had a different button. I had to bind a different button to get it to work. So I chose K. Doesn't matter. Ignore it. But I use my mouse button for my wall. I use C for my floor. I also use V for my floor. I'll explain why I use V in a minute. Q is my stair. Left control is my roof. Trap is Z. Place building. You don't need that shit. I have a repair for G. Building edit is E. I use mouse wheel reset, so edit down. Mouse wheel down, not edit down. Mouse wheel down. Crossbow editing is left shift. Select building edit. You know, the usual. I have mouse wheel down here, so I can reset the build really quickly with the mouse wheel. How I ping people or make markers, not ping people. I use 3. I don't use push to talk unless I don't know, don't ever use it. Well, you don't need all this shit. There's my emotes. I think that's pretty much it. No, hold on here. I don't use toggle harvesting. I prefer to use harvesting tool instead of toggle. I think that's it. Like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Map, I use M and N. I mainly press N. My inventory, I use toggle inventory. I use left alt. Carry, this shit's broken because my character just auto picks up people 24/7. Then I have it bound to V, but it's not V. Actually, it can't be V because that's my floor button. Now that I think about that, so we're gonna go ahead and change this to B. I don't know what this other shit is, but I'm keeping it all on B. You don't really care about this shit because there's no vehicles in the game anymore because Epic wants us to run cross maps. That's definitely not it, and I think we're chilling. I think that's all my binds. Now I kind of want to explain why I have my binds the way they are. So when I'm building, I want to have a rotation between my fingers. I don't want to have to press floor with my pointer finger and then have to press wall with my pointer finger, right? So I press Q with my ring finger to get the ramp, floor with my pointer finger, and then I use my thumb on my mouse to do that. So it's just a simple rotation of buttons, and that's why it's like playing a piano basically. That's the way I wanted my binds to be. At first, I wish I didn't use like R and F for my shotgun and SMG, because I mean it's not that bad, but when I'm trying to, like, let's say I'm trying to edit, I have to, I don't have my, like, I take the wall, I have to press R and then press E to edit, when I could take the wall, press 1 instead, and have my finger already on the edit button. But I mean, I'm just so used to, you know, pressing R all the time, I can't. It's hard to switch binds whenever you first, like, once you're used to it. Like, I've been playing on these binds pretty much for like 5 seasons now, so like me changing anything is very difficult because my muscle memory is just like, oh, shotgun R. But if I switch it, it's very hard. So what I recommend to new players on mouse and keyboard is learn to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like the numbers up there for your weapons, because that frees up R, F, C, and things like you know, other things. I wish I could change my buttons. I would like to use F for editing, honestly, or I'd like to use... I tried using D before, and using B for movement to the right, but I can't. It's just hard making changes once you commit to certain keybinds and play them forever. So what I recommend to new players on mouse and key is to just, you know, it's gonna suck at first, you're gonna suck at the game, but I would recommend not using your mouse for your weapons. Do not use your mouse, because think about it. If you use shotgun for your mouse, once you press that button, you're gonna end up pushing, you might push your hand over a little bit. So I push it, and then, like, what? I pull my gun out, and then I miss. Like, my character, like, my gun moves a little bit because I'm trying to press that button. I don't know. I just recommend not using mouse buttons for guns. It's just not. And definitely do not use scroll wheel for your guns, because that is just no, not very good. Just use whatever you think is best for you. I would not recommend copying my binds. Just do whatever you think is best. And I mean, that pretty much sums up my whole settings video. I don't have really much more to talk about. Building binds, I prefer to have it like a piano, so I just go in this simple rotation of pressing these buttons. Super easy. But whatever feels best for you guys. Just practice hella, practice in creative. If you want to get better at the game, don't feel bad for playing a bunch of creative whenever your friends are messaging you saying, come play with us, come play with us. Because like if you want to be better and, you know, start getting competitive games, you need to practice in creative. Like it's the best way to do it, easiest way to do it. Do all the edit courses, do all the aim courses. Any little practice helps. And I mean, that's it. Everyone have a happy new year, and I will see you next time. I'm going to have a box fight video up next week, I believe. And then I might have a building video. I'm not sure. I'm going to figure it all out, but definitely having a box fight video sometime next week. Later!